lovely cup of tea.
Lovely cup of tea. Rusty Monkey was nearly called Tea Please.
It was. Yeah.
But it's not. Hello, everyone. It's Monkey Monday.
It is. And it is Matthew Burton.
Hello, everyone. Is it me? Am I doing all of this one?
Well, yeah, go on then. I'll just sit back and drink tea. It's fine.
All right, we're going to talk today, Chris, about the difference between an audience and a user.
Oh, yes. I've got a question for you.
Go on.
What's the difference between an audience and a user?
Is it a joke? I don't know, Chris. What is the difference between an audience
I
and a
thought
user?
you were just going to answer.
All right, I'll just try answering instead.
All right, good.
When we do big workshops, I guess, we look at stuff in terms of a handful of bits of terminology. The first bit is the crowd. It's like the big, massive, noisy group of people that may interface with your organisation in any way whatsoever. And the smart thing to do is to try and find those clusters in that crowd and call them audiences, things that unite them as a group of people. Inside audiences, you might have some users for your website. So the difference between an audience and a user is that an audience describes a kind of person or a group of people, and you can use that for marketing purposes, you can use it for branding, you can use it to communicate to them. And a user is someone that's coming to your website to do a damn thing. So you might have a couple of different types of user that sit across audiences, for instance, e.g. example.
Oh, yes, e.g. That's good. So what do these circles represent then? What, like, each of those audiences, how are they different?
Well, you can... I think it's up to you, isn't it, really? It's up to you guys how you want to try and determine your audience. Or you can use, like, complicated stuff like some software and stuff, or some market research companies to try and find out these nested groups of people. But let's pretend, Chris, we're bored of Rusty Monkey, previously called Tea Please, and we're going to start a travel agency, a holiday company.
Oh, holidays, that sounds nice.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
So if we look at this in terms of different audiences for the noisy crowd that we could call the holiday enthusiasts or something, then we might group all of these big orange circles or whatever by, I don't know, location, for instance. People who want to travel to Europe, or people that want to travel to...
Long haul, Thailand.
Thailand,
Thailand, please.
Or you could cluster them by the kind of type of holiday, maybe beach holidays, stuff like that, or you could cluster them by age, maybe. There's lots of different ways of sort of putting your audiences together, but it's kind of up to you, really, as to how you want to do that and how you want to identify the audiences that could bring you meaning, I guess. The last thing we have is a persona as well. A persona is just a shorthand to describe somebody in that audience. It's good to give them like a bit of a name so you can refer to them. Maggie. Would Maggie like this? All of your marketing, all of your communication, you can use Maggie as your shorthand to go, would this appeal to Maggie?
Yeah, we've got one called Dave Beethoven.
Dave Beethoven, yes. All of ours are named after characters from Bill and Ted.
I was trying to work that out.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.
We haven't finished. That's an ending.
Oh, it is an
Come
ending.
on, there's still more to go, surely.
All right. Let's dig into this a little bit deeper then. So our crowd, we're going to call it the travel enthusiast. Anybody that interfaces with a business. In fact, it could be wider than that. We've just given it a name. It doesn't really mean much at this point. It's just something to identify the big noisy group of people. So inside that crowd, we're going to create audiences, Chris, for us, for our new holiday company, which I can't wait to get off the ground. What are we going to call it?
Don't know.
Fun times in the sun.
Fun times in the sun? Oh. Sure. We're starting a travel agency called Fun Times in the Sun.com.
So we're going to segment our audiences. No, it's even the wrong word already now. We're going to sort our audiences by type. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to say, hey, there's an audience over here who like beach holidays. There's an audience over here who like skiing holidays. And there's an audience over here who like city breaks. what you could do is we could try and sell to all of them audiences, but that's going to be pretty hard, right? Because there's already loads of people in the marketplace that already do that. So it's kind of good to look at each audience and then break them down into segments and understand what those look like too. So inside the beach holiday audience, you might have some segments in there of short haul, long haul. You could have some in there that are segmented by maybe age or other kind of interests maybe. And in doing that, you might find what we'd call a minimum viable audience too, which we're going to get to in another vlog.
Yes, and it'll probably make a lot of sense because a lot of travel companies go for a minimum viable audience of like Saga Holidays, the over 50s.
Exactly, yeah. So, and finding the niche is good if we were going to do it. It's sun in the fun, it's fun in the sun. It's going to get off the ground. We're going to want to find our position in the marketplace that maybe isn't filled by anybody else. Audiences are very different to users. So when we think about audiences, it really is about those groups of people. Users can be made up of loads of different audiences, and they're coming to your website to do a thing. So in these cases, you've probably got people who are going to want to come and try and book a holiday with you. We might appeal to two audiences, people who like city breaks and people who like beach holidays. But both of those audiences are both going to have users inside them that are going to come and book our holidays, and they have use cases. I want to be able to that's what audiences sound like, and users. I want to be able to filter by price.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they talk.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Different types of user can be admins for your website. So when you think about people who are going to be, I don't know, putting the holidays on your site or doing stuff like that, they need to use your website too. They have a set of user requirements too.
And if you were to build a website, is there an ideal number of users, or is that?
No, I think if you end up with like hundreds of use cases, then maybe you have got a case of breaking that down into different types of user. But typically, most websites will have a customer user, and they might have an admin user. Admin users can be broken down to maybe you've got somebody that's in your human resources who has really specific needs from your website. I want to be able to connect the website to my human resources platform, for instance. That would be a use case for that particular user.
Very informative.
I'm sorry, I've started boring myself.
Oh, good.
So, for us, what we might do is go, hey, Fun in the Sun Incorporated.
I bet it exists.
Fun in the Sun Incorporated. Fun in the Sun 2020s Incorporated. We might go, hey, our audience, we're going to target the world traveller, the explorer kind of audience. And inside that, there might be some segments, backpackers, bespoke tourers, people who want to build their own custom holiday. And inside that, maybe we can start identifying stuff that makes those audiences more interesting to us as well. And that's a bit minimum viable audience there. So we might go, hey, anyone who wants to travel on a long-haul holiday doing world exploration, building their own bespoke tour, who likes heavy metal, so they can plot their Thailand heavy metal bar hopping journey through Fun in the Sun 2020s Incorporated.
Yes, it'll make your marketing very easy, won't it?
Well, it does. I think that's the point. So minimum viable audience helps your marketing, helps you like write audience intent statements. So once you've got that audience defined, or the audiences you want to target defined, you can start writing audience intent statements, such as this one, Chris.
Oh, yes. As a bespoke tourer, I want to document a holiday. Now, how could that help?
Well, once you understand your audience and what they want to do, it could change how you offer things in a way. So you don't just want to be thinking about web stuff. You do want to think about web stuff with your audience, but you want to think about other stuff too. So if we know that these bespoke tourers want to document their whole holiday, maybe you would gift them things to do that. You could gift them articles on how to document the holiday, and maybe, I don't know, for every booking, give them a free underwater camera or something, or perhaps access to sync their stuff to a cloud system or something. I think Apple might already do that, though. But
I think they might do. But that's a sort of way of you're not fighting against the normal noise of online marketing. Is that a thing then? because you're doing something completely different.
It can definitely help, because if you write all these audience intent statements and you know what your audience might be looking for, you can capture them in better long tail searches. So perhaps that heavy metal, I can't even remember what we called it now, the heavy metal explorer long haul person, right?
It's like one of those games where you have to remember one more thing.
And the cuddly toy. The heavy metal person who loves cuddly toys. Anyway, him or her, they may never have heard of you, but they might be searching for, I don't know, heavy metal bars in Thailand. I'm sure there's some. If we know that that's what they're searching for, and we can write a load of reviews of these bars in Thailand, they might land on your site and go, oh wow, these guys can organise my entire tour for me. So capturing the audience based on their really kind of specific wants and needs and desires based on their audience is really great. So audience intent is great for marketing, it's great for brand, it's great for UI design. It's a great thing to do. Find your audience, write loads of statements, or ask them if you know who they are. There you go. And then we've got use cases, which are very different. They're a bit more boring. I like audiences because I'm brandy. Use cases are a bit more web dev, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like, as a holiday booker, I want to sort results by star rating.
But they're important, because then when you do UI design, you can go, well, here's how you would achieve that thing for that particular user. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it can get fuzzy because you have a user that also has needs and wants as an audience. So blending the two is some kind of magical art that great UX and UI designers are brilliant at.
And because I don't know too much about this, what's the difference between UX and UI again?
Oh, we'll do another vlog on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that big?
Yes.
Oh. Stay
tuned.
I thought it'd just be a nice one sentence answer.
UX and UI are spelt differently.
Oh, thanks. That's really informative.
Thus finishes my lecture on the difference between an audience and a user. I hope you found that informative. Robot man shutting down.
Well, see you next week then.